Hello all, this is John from EastCoastArmory.com, and I'm here today with a model showcase video for this 1/35th scale Henschele production Jagdtiger. This video is a little bit different than my usual format in that usually I make videos about progress that I made on 1/6 scale modeling projects as well as 1/6 scale detail components. This model here was a commission build for a private collector. From time to time I take on commission builds. I actually started EastCoastArmory.com as building 1/35th scale completed models, and from time to time I do take on commission builds from scales ranging from 1/35th scale to 1/6 scale. For pricing information as well as timelines, that information differs between model per model, and that information would be easily obtained by contacting me from the EastCoastArmory.com website. The model itself started out as a Jagdtiger kit from DML. The kit itself is a vintage kit and came out in the mid-1990s. I believe it was 1995 or so. The model itself has been modified somewhat from the kit original, and I will go over these modifications in this video. Here's a quick view of the model from different angles. First thing as of note, we see here that the model has been rearmed with a new caliber gun. The original gun, the 120mm that came with the kit, was replaced via as per the client's requirements with this new barrel here. The new barrel is an aftermarket aluminum barrel, and it's comprised of a nicely CNC'd aluminum barrel with a two-piece brass muzzle brake. The muzzle brake has some small CNC fittings for the baffle rings as well as some photo etch for the locking nut. The barrel itself had to have been modified somewhat so that it would fit inside of the DML's gun mounting system. A small portion of the rear position of the aluminum barrel was turned on a lathe and was custom made to fit the DML mounts. Another modification that was made was the ability to make the rear doors functional. The original DML kit does have a very simplistic fighting compartment interior with a very basic representation of the tank's gun and floor. The doors in the back were made to hinge open, like so, and we could see inside to see the detail of the main gun. The main gun was modified from the kit original in that it was made to pivot left and right, and a small counterweight spring was added to it to keep the barrel from drooping because of the weight of the new brass gun muzzle and new gun barrel. Because of the spring, the gun is fully pivotable, and the barrel will never sag downward. The barrel can still be positioned upward also. Another modification that was made to the model was the tank's tracks. Like most DML kits of this era, the tracks that originally came with the kit were individual plastic link and length style tracks, where you would take each link, glue them together, and then fit them to the vehicle. I had the tracks replaced with these functional track links from Fruley model, which are white metal and are fully functional. These links are far more superior than the original individual link and give the model a very nice look and feel. They contour nicely with the sprocket, the teeth all meshed together, and can be adjusted to get the proper sag required for the vehicle. Also, if the model is placed on a diorama, you could somewhat tighten up the track like so, and now it looks like the vehicle is in motion. These are nice features that are available with using these individual working tracks as opposed to the static indie links that come with the kit. To assemble the Fruley model links, I had to go outside of the suggested assembly instructions. The Frilly model links come with if you've never assembled them before, they're comprised of a male link and a female link, this being a Tiger 2. And to mount them together, they supply you with this small coil of brass wire. Rather than using the brass wire, I modified sewing pins to actually act as the track pins, which hold the whole track together. Sewing pins, in my opinion, hold the track together a lot better, and also give a nice... You don't have any jagged edges that would be remaining by using the snipped wire method. The model does have some photo wedge parts. These parts were not aftermarket and came with the original kit, these being the mesh on the rear deck, as well as some parts that are fitted to the tank's travel lock over here. From what I can remember, these DML kits were some of the first kits on the 1/35th scale market to offer photo wedge with the kit as a standard piece of equipment. At the time, Tamiya and some of the other companies weren't doing that. And that concludes this project showcase video for this 1/35th scale Henschele production Jagdtiger. For more 1/35th scale models, as well as 1/6 scale models and 1/6 scale detail components, don't forget to check out eastcoastarmory.com. Thank you.